Hello everyone, warm welcome. The time now just approaching 11 a.m. We're on Friday and it's May the 22nd. Nearly forgot the date and the time. It's very easy to do when every day seems the same at the moment during this very, very tricky period that the whole world's going through. But I'm doing my best to get you winners, and I'm certainly achieving it once again last night. If you called through, another big well done to each and every one of you. Two lovely winners there. A horse called No Spin Zone, which won 2-1 into 6-4. And another horse called Indirect, which won at 11-1. Then it was 9-1 at the time of broadcast and ended up at 5-1. And I did tell you, under no circumstances miss that one. If you didn't get it, well, you didn't tune in. Two winners out of the four going in last night. SP Double was 14-1. If you'd have took the early prices of 2-1 and 9-1, you'd end up with the 25-1 double. Another very, very big payout indeed. Well, I've got one bet for you on the line right now, and it comes from the meeting at Dieppe over there in France, and I shall give you that in one moment. It's a 16-1 chance, however, and it is a big however, on my private line today on my Talking Horses. I'm going in with an absolute smash bet. It really is an absolute smash and grab. It's going to be the biggest bets I've put out this year. And if you're not already into that service, you really need to be. It's a service which is absolutely murdering the bookies with some huge price payouts. And you can join for as little as £9.99 by clicking the link below. And you can get all the action from stateside on there tonight when I'm going in with an absolutely enormous blow. And I think it will win. So if you're not already on, get yourselves in because you are missing a stack of winners. Okay, I'll say that no more. And if you've not subscribed to this channel as well, click the subscribe button and make sure you do that because then you get alerts whenever the message goes live and you don't miss a trick. And you click the subscribe and click the bell, and then when you go through you just click notifications all and you're up and running, job done there. So I've got one bet for you now at 16-1. If you want to join my private club, which is my 7th heaven, which is of course the Talking Horse, you get all your messages sent by text messages, free to your mobile phone, daily. It's not SMS reverse billing, any of that silliness. It's literally just free to your mobile phone, and you also get late information, you get all sorts of information. I can tell you actually this morning at 8:30 a.m. or 8 a.m. I sent a bet out to all the members, and it was a bet in Australia on a horse which did the business as well, winning at 11-8. It was a maximum bet. That was for my 7th Heaven Club, and the same thing happened yesterday. They backed a winner there as well, and that was a maximum bet as well. So two bets, two winners there for them, all both at Cranbourne was the scene of the victory this morning. Cranbourne in Australia, you would never get that anywhere else, but I had the winner, a horse called Art Harris, ridden by Billy Egan. It won at 11-8 SP, and my members were notified about that by text messages at least an hour before the race, and another winning bet. So we've already had a winner before breakfast. Where else would you get that? Nowhere. And that's all encompassed in your package of under a tenner till the end of next month. Okay, so I've got one bet for you now. I'm going to bring it up to make sure it runs, because if I put this out and it don't run, I'll be very upset. It's 14-1 with most bookmakers, but 16-1 with Bet365. Just before I do give you the name of this horse, don't forget to come back at 4 o'clock this afternoon, because I will be in big betting action, just as I was last night on here. I gave you 4 bets last night and 2 of them won. I say 9-1 to 5-1 and 2-1 into 6-4. I was really pleased with both of those, and landing at a big 25-1 double in the process. And I'm going to do the same again tonight. I'm going to come back with a big multiple bet, which I think will land you winners again. Some big price stuff, and I'll confidently expect to get you another one. I think in the last 3 days on that line, I'll give you a 5-1 winner from 9-1 last night. The night before, Pop something, I can't remember the name of them these days without looking at my stats. 5-1 winner. The night before was a 17-2 winner. So some real big price winners, and I expect some more of that tonight. I'll be looking at 50-1 doubles tonight and probably a 200-1 treble. So 4 o'clock, make sure you make a date with me there. So sorry to just explain what's going on, but for new listeners and new viewers coming through all the time, it's important you know where we stand. Over the last month, there's been over 50, 55, almost 60 winners, and a strike rate just under 30%, and payouts at 50-1, 25-1, and 12-1, 12-1, 16-1. You know, it says it all, stacks of profit. But when you realise that the bets on this line are nowhere near, well, I won't say nowhere near, but not as strong as on my private service, the one I'm talking about, Seventh Heaven, and we're talking Horse Club, well, then you'll realise what you're missing out as well. So this is a shop window, remember that, a shop window to go through to the next stage of the penthouse. So if you want to get on board, click the link below. It's not even a tenner, $9.99, just to certainly keep out time wasters as such. And let's get cracking, shall we? I've got the one bet, and I think I'm actually on time with today's message. I've had a nightmare lately with meetings and information providers and consultants, and talking to people in America on time differences, and they can't get to the phone in time to discuss things with me. Anyway, that's not your problem. My problem is finding the next winner. I'm going to go for a race today where they pay first five William Hill, and I think a lot of bookmakers do. That's terrific, at a fifth of the odds. And this one is 16 to 1 and 14 to 1. It's got no form at all. It's got an F, which doesn't mean first, joking apart. F, 5, 6, 4F. It's dreadful, isn't it? But I'm going to tip it. It's an each way bet on number 2, Nurmi. 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 I'm not going to go into the details of the form. It's pretty pointless to say that when you've got 2 falls, a 4, 5 and 6. I think this also got a great chance today. It's a wide open event, 13 to 2 to your money, and 13 to 2 the field, I beg your pardon, and I think this horse could pop up at a big price today. 16 to 1 bet 365. It's got a low weight, well handicapped, and training and jockey combine, the Satalia, and I think number 2 Nurmi is going to run a big race. I really do. And paying first 5, that's fantastic value at 16 to 1. Certainly a nice 3 to 1 winner if it's placed. So there we go. I'm going to sign off with you and say give us a thumbs up if you would, please. Appreciate that. And almost 10,000 views now at 97.5 thumbs up. And another couple of winners last night on the line. Very pleasing indeed. Okay, so I'm going to come back to you tonight at 4 o'clock with a blockbuster of a bet. But all that pales into significance with what's going on my Talking Horse line, because I'm about to lift off big time after 47 to 1 winning double. It's going to get even bigger today. I'm going in for the jugular. I'm going to beat those bookies into submission beyond belief. Make sure you join if you're not already in. If you're already in, please don't join. I've had people come and join 2 or 3 times because they must love it that much. But don't join if you're already in. If you're not in, get yourselves on board. In the meantime, thumbs up. Have a great morning. Have a great early afternoon. I'll be back at 4 o'clock with action-packed message for tonight's stateside action. We've got 2 bets, 2 winners. Well, 4 bets, 2 winners last night. 9 to 1 into 5 to 1, 2 to 1 to 6 to 4, 14 to 1 SP double landed, 25 to 1 early bird landed. The previous night was 5 to 1. The previous night to that was 17 to 2. Just check all the vault out, see all the winners. See you at 4.